Why, hello. I'm here to help you with your homework tonight. You're reading an article about gravity and then taking notes using the form we've done in class. First thing I like to do is go paragraph by paragraph. So I'm going to take out the article I've written and I'm going to work on this paragraph here. The pull of Earth's gravity. Gravity is a force of attraction, or pull, between any two objects. The Barringer crater is the result of gravity pulling a meteor to Earth's surface. The strength of gravity is affected by the total mass of the objects and the distance between them. The pull of gravity decreases when the total mass of the two objects decreases, or they are further apart. So that's a lot there. What I would do is stop and just remember what you read. So I remember that gravity is an attraction or a pull, and this idea that gravity is affected by the total mass. So I think the heavier and the bigger something is, the more gravity. The lighter and smaller something is, the less gravity. So then what I would do is go to my note-taking sheet and I would put in those two things because I think those are the most important ideas, right? Gravity is a pull. The more mass, the more gravity. Less mass, less gravity. Notice I'm not writing in full sentences, just like quick ideas. And then, were there keywords from this section? Well, obviously, gravity. Force, right? I don't know why my screen keeps doing this. Mass. I feel like those are a few of the important ones. And then you go to the next paragraph. On Earth, gravitational pull is the attraction between an object and Earth. No matter the location on Earth's surface, gravity pulls all objects on all sides toward the center. Every object that has mass experiences a gravitational pull. When an object is dropped from a certain height on Earth, it rushes downward due to gravity. So here, I think the main things I'm learning are that gravity pulls all things down to a center. And no matter where it gets dropped or jumps or whatever, it goes downward. It doesn't get pulled to the side or diagonally, it goes downward. Okay? So then go here. Gravity pulls all objects toward the center. All objects fall downward. And then I think another thing is, if something has mass, it experiences gravity. And then, are there any words from this section? I think so. Attraction, right? Mass keeps coming up, so we definitely need that. I think pull is pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to stop taking notes now that you kind of remember what we do, but I will read the last three paragraphs. The moon, Earth's closest neighbor, is greatly affected by Earth's gravity. Moons orbit planets for the same reason planets orbit the sun, because of gravitational attraction. So there's some things here that I really like that you might want to take notes on. Here. Sorry, I know. So the moon is affected by Earth's gravity. That's a great thing. And then I also like moons orbit planets for the same reason planets orbit the sun, because of gravitational attraction. So the moon orbits us because of our gravity. So when you stop to take notes on that section, those are the things I'd consider. Next paragraph. We'll make this a green paragraph. The moon has less mass than Earth, so the moon's gravitational pull is weaker. In fact, the moon's gravity is about 1/6 of Earth's gravity. Think about how high you can throw a ball on Earth. On the moon, you could throw it about 6 times higher because the force of gravity is not as strong. This is what we learned in our lesson. So the moon has less mass than Earth, so the gravitational pull is weaker, right? So the smaller this something is, less gravity. And you could throw or jump 6 times higher because the gravity is 6 times less. So those are great notes. Moving on. We'll make this a blue paragraph. Earth's gravity affects the moon. The moon's gravity also affects Earth. The moon's gravitational force causes Earth's tides, or the regular rise and fall of water along the shore. Earth's water bulges on the moon-facing side of the Earth. A bulge also forms on the side facing away from the moon. The water level rises where the bulge is, and the level lowers where it is not. This bulge of water causes changing tides as the moon travels around the Earth. So, you've probably been to the beach and heard about high tide and low tide. It's all caused by the moon. And the moon has a gravitational pull with us, not strong enough to make the Earth orbit the moon, but strong enough to pull the water in the oceans. And so that's where you get the tides. So that's definitely something I would write in your notes for this. And then obviously for vocabulary words, you're going to need tides. I think the idea of bulge, right? Water level, that's all really important. So I hope this helped you review one paragraph at a time. You read it, you stop and think about the important things, you jot those down, and on the left side you put the words. Okay? This is good stuff about gravity, and this article perfectly matched our lesson.